Good morning. We will start polynomials session 5. So in previous session 4, I had marked some homework. So from today onwards, what I will do is, anyhow the answers are given behind. You can check with the answers, put a tick mark. In case if you get a wrong answer, retry the sum once again. And if you are not able to do it, you can anyways call me, update me on that. We can resolve that in the next session. So please check all your homeworks, what you have done, put a tick mark against it. So we begin with the next session today, and that's the last exercise of the chapter. So before we start with the exercise, you need to know all the algebraic identities. So in this chapter, polynomials, the last exercise is about the algebraic identities which you have studied in the chapter algebraic expression last year in 8th. And the topic was about identities. We have covered almost all the identities there in last year except first 2, 3, 4 and 5. So these are the common identities which you already know. I'll still read those identities once again. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. A minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. A square minus b square, a plus b, a minus b. This can also be asked as a plus b, a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. It can be written x plus a, x plus b, x square plus x of a plus b plus ab. Sometimes this x is also written here. It's 1 at the same. This one. We know only a binomial square, a plus b whole square. Now we have trinomial, that is a plus b plus c whole square is written as a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Right? We need to only substitute the values of a, b, c in this. A plus b whole square was done. Now a plus b whole cube. So everything is in the form of a cube. A cube plus b cube plus 3ab of a plus b. Similarly here, for a minus b whole cube, everything is in minus. A plus b whole cube, everything is in plus. A cube minus b cube minus 3ab of a minus b. Remember children, the negative sign is for the formula, not for the numbers. Is in the formula. Here, a cube plus b cube can be written as a plus b of a square minus ab plus b square. Now this is quite confusing sometimes. Look at this identity. A cube minus b cube, we write that as a minus b of a square plus ab plus b square. Here we have a cube plus b cube. We start with a plus b, only the ab term is negative. Here, so we start with a minus b, all the terms are positive. You practice it, you will get it. Along with this, we have two more special identities here. We will do that once we are starting with those special sums only. These are the common identities what we follow in this exercise. So I want you all to give the heading as algebraic identities and first write these identities what I have written. After this we will start with the exercise. Please give the heading as algebraic identities and then start with this. We'll start with the last exercise of this chapter, polynomials. Use suitable identities to find the following products. They have given us some expression. We need to find the product of those expressions by using suitable identities only. Now which identities is suitable for what? You should know them better, right? So again there's a homework column. So what I will do is I go on writing the homework part in that column. So you can make a note of it. From first main I will be marking first one and second one for homework. Okay. So this is from the first main. First sub question and second sub questions are for homework. Remaining we will do it here. So I copy down the third submain here according to them what they have given, that is 3x plus 4 of 3x minus 5. Now first of all, look at the given sum and try to identify which identity will this belong to. This belongs to, see here, minus sign is in the question, not in the formula always, right? I mean, the formula will remain the same thing here. This is of the form x plus a, x plus b, but b is minus. Formula is the same. So, first of all, once you identify the identity, please write which identity it belongs. Even if you do the sum wrong, if your identity is correct, there are chances of you at least scoring half mark there. So, this is of the form x plus a of x plus b is equal to, write the identity, x square plus x of a plus b plus a. This is the identity here. Yes, after we identify the identity, I know the steps will be a bit 2-3 extra steps, but yes, you have to follow them. So here, your x is equal to what? 3x. You need to identify that. What is your a? A is equal to 4. What is your b? B is equal to, it is plus b, but here b is minus. If in case you identify the correct identity and write what is given, your work is to only substitute in the given identity. Your work is very easy there. So this step is over. Rewrite this 3x plus 4 of 3x minus 5 is equal to, I'll do one thing, better I'll drop this line because I need to complete this sum. Okay. Is equal to x square. X is what? 3x whole square plus x of 3x of a plus b. What is your a here? 4. What is your b? Minus 5. Since it is plus, b is minus 5 plus ab. What is your a? 4 into what is your b? Minus 5. Right? So if you go on substituting it detailedly, you will never go wrong. Find out the answer. 3x whole square, 3 square, 9. X is x square. Most of your what will you do is, you will write off 3x square. The square is for 3 as well as for x. Then plus 4 minus 5 is minus 1. Minus 1 into, okay, we'll write one more step. Minus 1. 4 5s are 20. 4 into minus 5, minus 20. See, this step you can skip. You can write the next one. I'll still return it. So, what will you get the answer now? 9x square minus 3x minus 20 is the answer when you find the product of 3x plus 4 and 3x minus 5. Now see here, this is a binomial by binomial multiplication. You have also done this multiplication in 8th standard. But here, if you do it by binomial and even though you get the same answer, you will not get marks. Because the question is, use suitable identity to solve this. So it has to be solved using identity only. So this is the way you have to solve the sum. First, correlate to what identity it belongs. Identify what is x, what is a, what is b. Then the given things, and this is what. Yes? So you are copied on this. We'll start with the next one. Y square plus 3 by 2. Y square minus 3 by 2. Now, first of all, identify the identity here it belongs to. Is this of the form, the first one again, x plus a, x plus b? Now, when we talk about x plus a and x plus b, the x factor remains the same. A and b are different, right? But look at this. If I tell this is x plus a and x plus b, x factor is same. A and b factors are also same, only with the a change in sign, right? So this is of the form a plus b of a minus b, which is nothing but a square minus b square. Correct? Correct identity you need to first identify. So what is your a term here? A term is y square and b term is 3 by 2. Once you identify which identity, once you write what is your x, a, b, whatever, over. It's very simple to solve further. Write the question again. Y square plus 3 by 2 of y square minus 3 by 2 is equal to a square minus b square. Your a square is y square whole square. A square, this is a term, minus b square, 3 by 2 whole square, right, is equal to y square whole square is y raised to 4 minus 3 by 2 whole square is 9 by 4. That is the answer. Simple? Yes. The last one, that is fifth one. 3 minus 2x and 3 plus 2x. Okay. Again, is this the same form? A minus b, a plus b. It's the same identity. So this is of the form. See, if I write a plus b, a minus b, or a minus b into a plus b, it doesn't matter anything. A minus b into a plus b, that is equal to a square plus, a square minus b square. So what is your a here? Your a is 3. What is your b term here? B term is 2x, right? So the formula, write the question once again. 3 minus 2x of 3 plus 2x is equal to 3 square minus 2x. Whenever there is a bar, like there is a 2 term here, please use bracket 2 and x. Do not get confused. So answer is 9 minus 4x square is the answer. These all are 1 mark question. Looking at the question, suppose if it is asked for MCQs or fill in the blanks or something, we can directly look at the question and tell the answer as 9 minus 4x square. These are orally answered questions, right? So there we complete the first main. We'll start with the second main. Now let's see what is there in the second main. Yes, there is a homework in second main also. Why I am giving too many homeworks here? Because these all are the repetitions what you already had in your 8th standard and they are simple. I'll be just doing 1 or 2 sums, similar ones, difficult ones or whatever I'll be doing it here. Similar simple ones I'll be giving it as a homework. It will be a practice for you all. In second main, I think you can do the first part in that and third one again. Okay, very clear? So we are left out with only, no I don't think, I will do this third one. You take only first one here, that's enough. Okay, take only first one. Yeah, before I go to it, first main I'll just discuss x plus 4, x plus 10. First main, which identity? X plus a, x plus b identity. Okay. Second main also is for homework. X plus 8, x minus 10. Which identity? Again the same. X plus a, x plus b identity. But you should take the b as minus 10 there. Okay. Please do that. Okay. Second main. First one I have marked for homework. Second part which I will do in that now is 95 into 96. Okay. Now say children here, when it is 95 into 96, you can split 95 into 96 in 2 ways. I can write 95 as 100 minus 5 into 100 minus 4. Correct? 100 minus 5 is 95, 100 minus 4 is 96. Okay, which identity? X plus a, x plus b, when a and b both are minus. This is one way. Otherwise, I can also write this as 90 90 plus 6. Same identity, x plus a and x plus b only. But which is very easy to do here. Actually, this is quite easy. Tell me why? Because when we do 100 square, we multiply anything by 100. It is only adding those zeros in front, right? But when we square 90, so again multiply something with 90, answer will be the same, but a lengthier process. So you can either do this or do this. I will just write or here, right? So either of one you can do, but I am following this. I will be using this 100 minus 5 and 100 minus 4 as well. You can try this with this one also. Let's try. This is of the form x plus a and x plus b. What's the identity? Identity is x square plus x of a plus b plus ab. So what is your x term here? I am using this one, not this. X is 100. What is your a? Minus 5. What is your b? Minus 4. Okay. So let's do it further. So 100 minus 5 of 100 minus 4 is equal to, identity wise, 100 square plus 100 of minus 5 minus 4 plus minus 5 into minus 4. Children, kindly adjust. I have written minus 5 and minus 4 in very small numbers since I do not have space there. Okay. I'll little bit put equal to sign here now. 100 square. Simple. 100 you write. Square 100 into 100. 2 more zeros. Okay. Plus 100 as it is. Minus 5 minus 4. Minus 9. 5 fours are 20. Minus 5 into minus 4 will give you plus 20. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 100 into minus 9 minus 900 plus 20. So 10,000 minus 900 plus 20, you will get it as 9,120 as the answer. Clear? You do it by 90 plus 5 and 90 plus 6. You will also get the same. Yeah, 90 plus 5 and 90 plus 6. You will get the same answer. But again there, 90 square is 8100. Now that 90 you have to multiply by minus 9 again. Quite, you will not get in terms of zeros. That is why I have chosen this. Now is this very clear? Please make a note of this. We will solve another one. So second way, third one we will do 104 into 96. So now 104 can be written as, so 100 plus 4, 96 can be written as 100 minus 4. Now see here, we need to be very careful in doing this. Suppose if you say 104 will be written as 100 plus 4, 96 as 90 plus 6, you cannot be applying any of the identities there. So the numbers also, what type of product they give you is will be of the form of either of any one identity, x plus a, x plus b, or a square minus b square kind of thing. That is a plus b, a minus b type. So you need to identify it correctly. So since you know, now this is of the form a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square, right? So I will write here now 100 plus 4 into 100 minus 4 is of the form 100 square minus 4 square. So that is nothing but 100 square, double zero. So 4 zeros minus 16. So 10,000 minus 16, you will get it as 9984. So this is the answer. So Here we complete the second one. We will start with the third main now, that is factorize the following. Again, using appropriate identity. All the three I will be doing it here. There is no homework from the third main. So, first part in that, 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. Now we all know that factorization it is. So what we have to do? Multiply first and last term and get the factors like how we did in the previous exercise. Correct? But the question says factorize the following using appropriate identity. You cannot be doing this by splitting the middle term. You split the middle term, you get the right answer. But still it is termed as wrong because you need to apply identity here. So whenever they give you a factorization question and to apply identity, it will be always of the square form, at least. Now look at the first term and the last one. In between it is not there. They can also interchange and give. The sum can also be given like this. 9x square plus y square plus 6xy. A square plus b square plus 2ab. It can be. You need to identify what is the form. So always the first and last will be of a perfect square form. So let us assume that. So this is can be written as 3x whole square. Now basically this is of the form of a square plus 2ab plus b square. You know that. That means 2ab should be there. 2, there should be something a term and b term. What is a term? 3x into b term you don't know. Let's wait and see. So 2 3s are 6 and this is y what you have to get. That is y plus y square. So a square plus 2ab plus b square can be written as 3x plus y whole square. So in factorization what you would get? If you split the middle term, 3x plus y, 3x plus y, which is nothing but 3x plus y whole square. Clear? We do the next one similarly what they have given. Identify the identity 4y square minus 4y plus 1. 1 is a perfect square. It is of the form a square minus 2ab plus b square. So this is written as 2y whole square minus 2a. A is what? 2y. So 2 2s are 4. B is what? 1 plus 1 square. This is of the form 2y minus 1 whole square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Clear? And the last one in this. Third one, x square minus y square by 100. Now this is simple. This is of the form a square minus b square. So this can be written in the form of a plus b, a minus b. Before that we will write this in the form of a square minus b by 10 whole square. A square minus b square. 10 square is 100. Again I am repeating. Perfect squares up to 20 be perfect. Perfect cubes up to 10 you have to be perfect. So this can be written as x plus y by 10 and x minus y by 10. So these are the final answers. Please learn to highlight the final answer either by just putting it in a box or by just ticking it, anything. So there we complete this third main. Now next, fourth main is the identity, that is a plus b plus c whole square. This is the new identity what we are doing. Finish this. So the fourth main, expand each of the following using suitable identities. See children, identities are not given. You need to know what identities. Fourth main I have written the homework part. Under fourth main it is first one, second one and fourth one. Please make a note of it. So this will be here only. It will be easy for you to make a note of the homework sums. I will directly start with third one. I probably require this space since their numbers, it is a trinomial there. Okay. So third one is minus 2x plus 3y plus 2z. Please differentiate writing 2 and z. Your 2 and your z looks the same sometimes. Learn to write 2 properly, learn to write z properly. That you need to differentiate. So we need to understand what is your 2 and what is your z. So this is of the form a plus b plus c whole square, that is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So identify your ABC here. What is your A? A is minus 2x. See, minus is for the number because formula is only for plus. What is your B? 3y. What is your C? 2z. Now we know what is A, what is B, what is C. Our duty is to only substitute in the given formula. We read this once again. Minus 2x plus 3y plus 2z whole square is equal to a square. A square is minus 2x whole square plus 3y whole square plus 2z whole square plus 2 into a. What is a? Minus 2x into 3y, 2ab plus, I do not have a space, I will write from here again, plus, I want you all to try to finish this in one line as much as possible. So, plus 2bc, what is your b? 3y, c, 2z plus 2ca, what is your c? 2z. And what is your A? Minus 2x. So let's put the equal to here. 2x square minus raised to even power. So it is 4x square plus 9y square plus 4z square. We'll first multiply the numbers, then we'll put the sign. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12 minus 12xy. Okay, then no minus sign here, plus 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12yz. There's a minus sign, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8zx is the answer. So 4x square plus 9y square plus 4z square minus 12xy, 12yz minus 8zx is the answer. This is the way you will solve it for a plus b plus c whole square. So I have 2 more sums to be done. I want you all to copy this down. I will be doing this sum here itself. And the fifth one, minus 2x plus 5y minus 3z whole square. This is of the form a plus b plus c whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Same as previous one, where a is equal to minus 2x, b is equal to 5i, c is equal to minus 3z. I have 2 negative signs here. Let's again start. Minus 2x plus 5i minus 3z whole square is equal to minus 2x whole square plus 5y whole square plus minus 3z whole square plus 2ab. 2 into a is minus 2x, b is 5y plus, I have written plus here, I will continue here the next one, 2bc, b is 5y, c is minus 3z plus 2ca. 2 into minus 3z into minus 2x. Let's simplify this. 2x whole square minus 2x whole square is plus 4x square plus 5 square, 25y square minus 3z whole square is plus 9z square. Now, there's only one minus sign, minus. 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20xy. Here, again only one minus sign, minus. 2 5s are 10, 10 3s are 30yz. 2 minus sign, minus into minus, plus 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12zx. Over, no more simplification, there are no more like terms in this. So the answer is 4x square plus 25y square plus 9z minus 20xy minus 30yz plus 12zx. So this is how we solve it. We have a last one which is a fraction. So that fraction one also I will be doing it. Copy this down. So in fourth main, the fourth sub part we will do 1 by 4a minus or 1 by 2b plus 1 whole square. A plus b plus c whole square. So what is a here? Be very careful. A itself is 1 by 4a. Do not miss that a part. So this is 1 a. They have given it here. This a is of the whole part, a constant and a variable. B is minus 1 by 2b and c is equal to 1. So let's copy the question part. 1 by 4a minus 1 by 2b plus 1 whole square is equal to a square, that is 1 by 4a whole square plus minus 1 by 2b whole square plus 1 square plus 2ab. 2 into a is 1 by 4a into b is minus half b plus, I'll write here down 2bc. b is minus 1 by 2b into c is 1 plus 2ca. 1 into 1 by 4a. Okay. Let's solve further. 1 by 4a, 4 square, 1 by 16a square minus square will become plus 1 by 4b square plus 1. Now look, there's a minus sign, 1 minus sign, so I'll put a minus sign here. Cancellations with pencil. So this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. So what will remain? 1 by 4 AB. So here again we have 1 minus. So it is again minus here. This 2 and this 2 I can cancel. So this is minus B. Here plus 2 1s are 2 2s are. So this is 1 by 2A. So the answer for this is 1 by 16a square plus 1 by 4b square plus 1 minus 1 by 4ab minus b plus 1 by 2a. So this is the solution for this given sum. So you can copy down this. Next, fifth main will be doing it. Fifth main again there is no homework. Both the sums I am solving. I want you all to write this down. The next fifth main, we have to factorize this. 4x square plus 9y square plus 16z square plus 12xy minus 24yz minus 16xz. Is this of which identity form? So it is of the form a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. That means now I need to identify the ABC term correctly. Please be careful, there are again minus sign here. So whether A is minus, B is minus or C is minus, we need to do that correctly. So okay, so I will just write this is of the form A square plus B square plus C square, correct, plus 2AB plus 2BC plus 2CA, which is nothing but A plus B plus C whole square, right? Formula, it's only the plus only. Only the terms ABC are minus. So, first one can be written as 2x whole square. Okay, now what we will do here is we are not aware about the sign. So, we will just just write in terms of plus only. Later we will see whether what should be plus or what should be minus. So 2x whole square plus 3y whole square. 2x whole square is 4x square. 3y whole square is 9y square plus 4z whole square. Okay. I will write plus only as of now. Only in the AB term I will consider as minus. Now look here, 12xy, that is 2AB. That means it is confirmed that A is positive at least. B also is positive because 2AB when we write it has to be positive. So this also is plus, this also is plus. That is why we got here plus. So this is 2 into 2x into 3y. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12 plus 12xy we have got it. Put plus sign here as of now. Okay. Then next one is what I will write here, that is 2bc. What is b? b is 3y into c is 4z. Now it is bc. bc is minus. So if b had to be minus here, then even this had to be minus, right? But this is not minus because a is not minus. B also is not minus. That means C has a minus sign. That is why it is 2 into 3y into 4z. 2 3s are 6. 6 4s are is 12. Do not put minus sign here, okay? Why? Because minus and minus will become plus at that point of time. We only need to identify which is minus part, because when we are substituting in the starting to end sum, we first write here minus. Final answer we take it as minus into whatever. We'll write it clearly. So 4 is, C term is minus. Last part 2CA. 2C, last part is also minus. That means C is confirmed minus into A is 2x. Okay. That means now here I have to put minus sign. Understood now? That is why I have told you we'll leave some space. Later we will see to identify what is minus. I repeat once again, why the A and B cannot be minus? Because AB is positive. In BC, B is anyways not minus, so C has to be minus. CA, A is anyway positive, so C term is negative. So we got it here. So how do we write this now? This is nothing but 2x plus 3y minus 4z whole square. This is the identity. Clear? Okay. Let's solve the next one. Look at the next one. It's a root sum. It is simple, but you need to practice how to write such sums. 2x square plus y square plus 8z square minus 2 root 2 xy plus 4 root 2 yz minus 8xz. So now first of all we need to, again it's of the form of this identity. I will not repeat this here again. You can write that step. This is of the form a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca is equal to a plus b plus c whole square. Now it is 2x square. How do I write 2x square in the form of square? So can I write it like this? Root 2x whole square. Why root 2x whole square? If you can recall in the previous part, I had just told you root 2 into root 2. What will happen? Root and root will get cancelled. Answer is 2. Or square root whole square, square and root will get cancelled. Answer is 2. Or root 2 into root 2 is root 4. Root 4 is nothing but 2. So can we apply this rule here? Root and square, if I cancel square and root, what will I get back? I will get back 2 again. So that is the rule what we follow for this square root term. Okay, so first term is confirmed. What is second term? Second term is very simple, it is y. So it is y square plus 8z square. How to write now? Now 8 is also not a perfect square. To write this, just see here, I will write 2 root 2 whole square. Why? Now 2 square is 4. Root 2 square is 2. Answer is 8. Yes? So I will write, if you want you can write that in the working column for your clarification, because now you remember, because I have taught it. Later you will forget. So 8z can be written as 2 root 2 of z whole square. Please be very careful with your z and 2. Now, remaining terms we need to write. That means we need to identify again plus minus whichever it is. Let's see. Plus 2ab. Now here see children, AB in this, it is already minus. BC is plus. That means it is clear that B term is plus and C term is also plus. Since here we have got minus, means what has to be negative? A term has to be a negative term. See, clarify. AB is minus, okay? BC is plus, so B is also plus, C is also plus. CA is minus. A is already minus. So, this is the only minus term. So, we will write this as plus 2 into A. What is A? Minus root 2x. What is B? B is y. I will write it down. I have written plus sign here. Plus 2BC. What is your B term? B term is y. What is your C term? 2 root 2z. Plus 2CA. What is your 2? What is your C term here? 2 root 2. What is your A term? Minus root 2x. Let's just check if you want. This is minus 2 root 2xy. Minus 2 root 2xy. We got it here. 2 2s are 4. 4 root 2yz. 4 root 2yz. We got here. Look at this. Minus root 2 into 2 is 2. 2 2s are 4. 4 2s are 8. 8x. I think z term I have missed somewhere. Yes. Here I had to write the z term. Z into 2CA. Clear? So we got the same answer? Okay. Let's finally write it. Minus root 2x plus y plus 2 root 2z whole square. Okay. So this is how you factorize a plus b plus c whole square term. So finish these two, we'll start with the next one. So 6th main, write the following cubes in the expanded form, that is, it is nothing but a plus b whole cube. So in 6th main, I will be doing 3rd and 4th part in that. 1st and 2nd I have given for homework, that is, they have asked a plus b whole cube and a minus b whole cube. One a plus b whole cube and a minus b whole cube will be doing it here. Another a plus b and a minus b whole cube I have marked for homework. 6th main, 2 homework. So 3 by 2x plus 1 is of the form a plus b whole cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab of a plus b. If you want you can write what is your a term. A term is 3 by 2x and b term is 1. So 3 by 2x plus 1 whole cube is equal to a cube, that is 3 by 2x whole cube plus 1 cube plus 3ab. What is your a? 3 by 2x. What is your b? 1 of a plus b. What is your a again? 3 by 2x plus 1. Right? We substituted. Let's simplify. 3 cube 27. 2 cube 8. So 27 by 8 x cube plus 1 cube is 1 plus 3 3s are, it is 9x by 2, 3x by 2 plus 1. Do not take LCM and all here because they are not like terms. We can't add them again later. Last step. 27 by 8 x cube plus 1 plus 9 3s are 27 x square, x into x square by 4 plus 9x into 1, 9x by 2. This is your answer. So this is how we have to solve for a plus b whole cube. So next one, you can copy it down. The next one, 6th and 4th one, x minus 2 by 3y the whole cube. So this is of a minus b whole cube, a cube minus b cube minus 3ab of a minus b. So what is your a term? X. What is your b term? 2 by 3y. Let's substitute. X minus 2 by 3y whole cube is equal to x cube minus 2 by 3 of y whole cube minus 3. A is x, b is 2 by 3y of x minus 2 by 3y minus 3ab of a minus b. X cube minus 2 cube, 8, 3 cube, 27, 8 by 27 y cube. Can I cancel this 3 and 3? Yes. So this is minus 2xy of x minus 2 by 3y. Okay. So next. X cube minus 8 by 27 y cube minus 2xy into x, 2x square y minus into minus plus 2 2s are 4 by 3 x y square. This is the answer for a minus b whole cube. So there we complete this. We'll move on to the 7th mean, and this will be the last mean of today's session. So as I had told the session, if the exercise is quite big, we'll cut down into 2 sessions. So we will be combining the class today with the 7th session. In 7th session, only one homework. I have already marked here, that is first one. Right? So please copy this down. We'll finish the last session. We'll finish the last part also. Evaluate the following using suitable identities. 102. So first one is marked for homework, which is 99. 102 can be written as 100 plus 2. Right? Any other means you have to write 102? No. This is the most easiest form. A plus b whole cube. So write it. This is of the form a plus b whole cube, which is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab of a plus b, where your a is 100 and b is 2. So 100 plus 2 whole cube is equal to 100 cube plus 2 cube plus 3ab, 3 into 100 into 2 of 100 plus 2, right? 100 cube. First write 100, 2 more zeros, 2 more zeros. So 3 times when you multiply this, what you get this answer? Plus 2 cube, 8. 3 2s are 6, 6 into 100, 600. Now here, please do not add 100 plus 2 because you need to multiply 102 into 600 there. So don't add 100 plus 2. Nothing. If you add, you have to multiply, that's all. Rather, keep it as it is. It will be very easy for us for further calculation. So, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Plus 8. Keep it as it is. At once we can add and write. 600 into 100. Let's multiply like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 600 into 2. Okay? So is this clear what I have done? See, if in case I had multiplied, you will get, but you need to multiply 102 into 600 again. So instead that what we will do is, we'll use monomial by binomial. Distributive property of multiplication, we'll use this. Quite a big number to add. So when you add this, you get 1061,208. Right? Please check with the addition. Yes. So this will be the answer when you add this. So this is 100 plus 2 whole cube. So we have the next one, which is, okay, I'll write down this, I'll erase this, and then I will do the last one. The last one, 998 whole cube. Now 998 can be written as 1000 minus 2 whole cube, or if you use 990 plus 8, it will be difficult for you because 990 cube you have to find. So 1000 minus 2 whole cube is the best solution. A minus B. So A minus B, A cube minus B cube minus 3AB of A minus B. So your A is 1000, B is 2. Similarly, we have the first one as 99 cube. It can be also written as 90 plus 9 whole cube. But again, 9 cube, 90 cube, instead that 100 minus 1 whole cube is much easy because only you have to multiply with zeros. So let's start. 998 whole cube is equal to 1000 cube minus 2 cube minus 3 into 1000 into 2 of 1000 minus 2. Similarly here, do not subtract 1000 minus 2 and keep it as 998. Multiplication will be difficult. 1000 cube, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. Right? This is 1000. 3 times when I multiply, I get this. If you want, you put commas. Right. Minus 8 minus 3 2s are 6, 6000. Keep this as 1000 minus 2 as it is. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Minus 8 minus 6000. Oh, sorry. We'll multiply 6000 into 1000. 3 more zeros you can add here. Minus into minus plus 6 2s is 12 to 3. Right? So, final calculation. You can actually add them but with the negative sign. These two are to be added. Then this will be subtracted finally. The final answer will be 994011,992. Very careful in calculation of these sums. So, this is the answer. So, there we complete the 7th main. The remaining mains will be done in the tomorrow's session. So in today's class, if you have any doubt in understanding any of these algebraic identities or any doubt in the homework sums what I have given, you can call on the same day of the video set.